Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It's Aunt Roslyn. How are you? How was your weekend? Today is January 8th, and it's time for your daily alignment reading. I had a beautiful weekend. I hope you all were able to enjoy the new moon and the eclipse. We had a new moon in Capricorn. I have uploaded a video about that. It's called the Weekend Gateway reading. So it covers everything from January 4th to January 6th. I want to tell you all welcome back. I also want to say to any new subscribers, which I got some new subscribers over the weekend, thank you, and you're welcome here. We're a family here. I want to say welcome back to all of the gods and goddesses of Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine who've been watching. I want to say also a very special thank you to those who came to me for readings last week. I enjoy completing your readings and your directions and mentoring and guidance. I'm here to help you in the best ways possible. I want you all to know that I work in this energy to help you to break through to have the life that you would imagine to have, the life that you were meant to live. We're all here on a soul mission. And it even covers those who aren't fully awakened yet. Your energy is very important. So it's part of our responsibility to know and understand ourselves fully on this life journey. So I just want to tell you all not to give up. Don't give up hope. And please know that you are special, you are divine, you are wonderful, you're magical in your own light and in your own way. You're a beautiful divine being. Okay. So let's get started here on the reading and find out what are the best things for us to know here. What are the best things for us to know here? Let's see. What's popping here? We have the Two of Wands. We have the Five of Swords. Feels like some kind of drama is happening. Some kind of drama is taking place here. If I'm seeing the Two of Wands in reverse, possibly you've made a decision on something that was bothering you, something that was lagging behind, and you felt it was from 2018, or perhaps you've made some changes since 2019. Even though we've just started 2019, possibly there was a decision that you needed to make. We have the Five of Swords crossing it. So this could involve someone really showing you that they were into a mind game and they didn't care how they were going to win this game. Uh, you see the Five of Swords energy here is feeling like a bit of betrayal, like someone could have, literally stabbed you in the back, play mind games, and maybe that propelled you into making this decision. On your foundation, we have the Hangman in reverse. So possibly you're deciding to come down from this safe place that you were, kind of hanging out in this safe place, and you've decided to take place. You've decided to come down and have some action going on in your life now, where before you were just kind of hanging out there and you were stuck there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take these because they all popped. Let's see. We have the Nine of Cups in your recent past. Oh, we have the unknown card in the reverse here. So it looks like definitely there's some things coming to light for you. Definitely a lot of people are making choices. Ten of Swords in reverse. Some of you may be having a little bit of indecision about whether you're really making the right decision here. Let's see, the Justice card in reverse. Nine of Wands, Six of Swords, Queen of Cups in the reverse, Two of Swords. Yeah. So some of you are really having difficulty with, is this the right thing? Is this really what I should have done? And some of this, I feel it happened over the weekend because it's a lot of dramatic energy. I feel that this eclipse probably helped you to make up your mind and it pushed some of this indecision out of the way, but you're having a little bit of mental conflict within yourself. But definitely, I just want you to remember this Five of Swords energy. This energy is very toxic. Okay, so some of you have experienced wounds, definitely. Definitely, you've experienced wounds, and that's propelling you forward to make these decisions. Now, what was bothering you was that you didn't know what was going to happen here. Okay. This unknown card is just like the moon card. It's in reverse. Okay. Which means some things definitely came to the light. So you were shown something, possibly you got information or message. Um, and it's a little bit of drama going on here as well. We have the Ten of Swords here in your immediate future. It's like this situation needs to pass. It needs to pass. However, you're not sure if you can fully let this go. I feel probably you should let this go. Whoever this was or whatever situation this was that was going on with you, we have the justice in reverse. So there was something happening, something happening. Nine of Wands. You felt you possibly had to defend yourself. Okay, Nine of Wands, you've been through some kind of battle here. You're looking for healing. You're definitely looking for healing. Six of Swords, it means you're willing to go ahead and face this, that you know you need healing, you know you need to cut cords from this situation. We even have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So you definitely had put your heart out there. You had put your heart out there. You wanted to have this nurturing love connection, this flowing back and forth between the two of you. So it's in reverse. So definitely something happened. And now you're mentally wondering if you made the right decision. Okay. So with the hangman in reverse in your foundation, and then we have the two of swords here clarifying the outcome. I feel you did make a good decision by moving on. I really feel that you did need to move on, and the eclipse energy and this new moon, it helped you. It propelled you. Okay. Let's go a little bit further here with another deck to clarify. Spirits of light and truth, can you please clarify some of the cards here? Let's take a deeper look into this Two of Swords. What is this indecision about? Okay, let's see here. Okay, we have the Four of Cups in reverse. Some of you have been doing a lot of crying. You've been shedding some kind of emotional kind of, it's like as you're shedding these tears, you're really coming through a barrier. It's very highly energetic. You're releasing something that doesn't serve you anymore on a soul level. Okay, let's go further here. The Strength card. Okay. This is beautiful energy. This is spirit letting you know they're giving you the message that you do have the strength to move on from this. And you see the infinity symbol right above her head. So this could definitely involve something from a past life. This could involve you and a soulmate, you and a twin flame. It could be just that you're clearing something on a very deep soul level that has bothered you for years, bothered you before with this person or with the same information, the same energy that needed to cycle out. You know, it's a lot of cycles that are ending right now. Okay. We have judgment. Yeah. So, judgment coming up here is very clearly spirit letting you know that it's time to, you had to revisit this. You had to go ahead and clear it. This is why it took so long for you to make the decision. This is why the tears are there as well. Sorry, my cat. He loves to be a part of these readings. If you're a returning subscriber, you know that. But you had to clear this indecision. It was something that was going to keep revisiting you. Okay, so this is why it's so emotional. You're releasing a lot of toxic energy. You're also clearing some kind of karma from a past relationship, from even a past life. Okay, and here we have the Four of Swords here. So spirit is really letting you know that it's time for you to come aside mentally and rest. Okay, it's time for you to come aside and put down your swords and say, you know what? It's time for me to go ahead and take this rest. I deserve it. I need this peace of mind. I need this time for me to mentally, kind of zone out, but not doing it in a way that is escaping. It's a way to really regenerate and renew. It's almost like you're being rescued. That's the way it feels, like you're being rescued from something. Let's go into this with a few oracle cards. Spirits of love, light, and truth. Do you have any other messages in the highest good for those who are listening right now? Let's see here. Spiritual strength. Okay. So this is your indicator fully that you're about to break through some level, something that's been holding you back, whether it's an old job that you feel is no longer serving you, whether it's relationships and your family structure, whether it's a true love, you feel this person is your true love, and you had to clarify and heal and release. Spirit is letting you know you've gained this next level in your journey, spiritual strength. Okay, so we've got spiritual strength and we also have the strength card. So you definitely have broken through some kind of barrier. Okay, let's go further here. Spirits of light and truth. You have any other messages for those who are listening right now? In the highest good and in the highest light. Okay. Passion. Okay, it's passion being ignited here. So this literally means that you will connect more and more with your spiritual strength and gifts. You're going to connect with creativity. Some of you, this is going to serve you going into business. You're starting up new ideas in business, new partnerships. You're starting to wonder if your ideas can manifest. You're starting to wonder, is this the right time to really bring your true thoughts and your true gifts, your skills out to the world? It is time. This is your confirmation. It's time for you to take these steps and bring out what you've been thinking of. You might not have even shared that with many people that you've been thinking of a new way to bring in income. You've been thinking of a new job, new kinds of roles being lived out in your family life, switching up things, a lot of energy shifting with that eclipse. So you may start to just sit back for a few minutes and think and journal about it. How do I want this to look? What's really happening here? How do I want this to look for my family, for my children? What is this going to look like in 6 months or a year? Is this truly going to play out? But you won't know it if you don't step your foot out there. If you don't put your foot in the water, how will you really know how any of this is going to turn out? I'm also hearing from spirit there's a lot of alchemy going on, a lot of energetic alchemy going on, material and spiritual prosperity. So definitely some of you are experiencing these changes with work, definitely. Mental conflict. So this is that Two of Swords energy where some of you still don't feel completely decided. But I do feel that with this reading, you're going to feel more decided, definitely. This reading is going to help you to make some of these decisions here. So you're not just hanging out with the blindfold on saying, well, no, no, this can't be. I don't want to deal with this, so this can't really be. Yeah. Some of you are going to take off your blindfold and you're going to start having more and more confirmation from spirit. This is actually a time when your ancestors, your spirit guides, they are going to reach out to you. Conflict and defeat. So some of you really were sidelined. You didn't want to make this decision, but now that it's made, you can start to see that it was just holding you back. Look at this. Conflict and defeat, mental conflict. I mean, it was just something that you had to do. You're not alone. You're not alone. So at this time, it seems that you should activate some of the forgiveness if this was someone who really, really, they weren't coming at you the right way. They mistreated you. That mind game, Five of Swords kind of energy. If they were coming at you this way, they didn't treat you well. We've got justice in reverse. You know that it was time to let this go. Okay. So let's move forward. I'm going to bring out my Higher Light deck by Rebecca Gordon. Let's see here. Spirits of light and truth, do you have messages for them going forward? Those who are watching, what is in the highest good for them to know going forward today? January 8th, 2019. Let's see here. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? It's beautiful, isn't it? So those boundaries are something possibly you weren't using them in the past. Possibly that's why this person was able to do some of these things that they did. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Okay. So with this card coming in, this is really the universal energy, your ancestors, your guides. They're letting you know that guess what? When you leap into something with faith, they're going to catch you. It's okay. Those new creative ideas you're having about relationships, about those boundaries, how you want this to look for you, and what you want to experience in your future. What do you want for work? How do you want to bring in income? Can you really live on your creativity and your light and your gifts? Yes, you can. Play, have fun, and celebrate. Don't be so serious all the time. Play, have fun, and celebrate. Don't be so serious all the time. So the universe is saying, please have fun. Please have fun. They want to nurture you. They want to love you. Your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Okay. So this is when I was just saying about your ancestors and your spirit guides visiting you in your sleep and in your dreams. This is what that's about. Awakening, energetic upgrades. So some of you literally are sleeping and feeling so much better in the morning. You feel like something has really changed overnight. It is. It's really changing. It's your alchemy. Your alchemy is really changing overnight. So I just want to remind you all that the emergency reading option, it is available. I have done some same day readings since last week. The daily alignment readings are just an overview of different energies and information that spirit would like you to know. You all do know that I channel during the readings. Whatever messages I'm getting from my guidance team, I pass those messages along to you during the reading. Personal private reads, it usually goes much, much deeper, and I can see into some of your past life journeys and what needs to be integrated now into this life. So if you've been feeling broken and you feel that you're experiencing these same patterns over and over, or you're stopping at a certain level of growth and you know you want to go further in your life, you know that you're tired of different patterns, different types of people that you've attracted over and over, different levels in your employment, and you're manifesting prosperity and love in your life and better relationships in your life. I do work a lot with that energy. Okay. Because we are all divine. Remember that. We're all divine. There's not just some of us that are star seeds. We're all star seeds. We all come from the highest loving light. And you are magic. Okay. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading. There are a couple of specials listed in the description box below. And if you have time and you have not made it there yet, you can go to www.rootsoferarth.net. You'll see all of the different products I make there. I make them in the highest loving light, and I work a lot in the moon energy. Okay. If you would like something custom made, I also do a lot of custom products to suit you, and what you're experiencing in your lifetime. So I will be back with you all soon. I am going to go ahead and upload the rest of the Super Soulmate reads from last week. I did some last week. I'm going to do some this week. Okay. I'll talk to you all soon. You have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye bye.